What up, what up, what up? So, I was supposed to film a room tour, but I scrapped that because I'm having trouble with figuring out my camera situation because I am filming on here. And then I'm trying to upload a vlog from Windows Movie Maker, and yes, the little ancient program from our childhood. I'm 22 years old. I used to edit with that software all day long, and now I don't know what to do. So I am scrapping my room tour to give you guys the experience video because I have not gave you guys any content from the meet and greet. So without further ado, to not make this video any much longer, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into I've never met a celebrity before, like in a professional setting, because I have met Cody Simpson, I have met Austin Mahone. If you guys want experience videos for those, I can give you those. I typically don't much not really much into Austin Mahone and Cody Simpson anymore, so obviously I hope this line is great. Obviously I'm not really going to be interested in telling that story anymore, but if you guys want to see it, of course. So here's my little meet and greet lanyard. I'm going to take a picture of that, so then that way that can be my thumbnail. Anyway, let me get you guys and walk you guys through my meet and greet process experience. Like, I'm going to give you all the tea. Okay, so I actually saw Jesse McCartney last year around on the 12th, which is my mom's birthday, and July the 12th, and it was the most amazing experience I've ever had in my life. Like, it was the best day of my life. It was a birthday gift to myself. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it for my birthday because I had nothing planned. My friend was going out of town for her birthday, so I was like, let's do something simple for my birthday because I don't want you to have to spend lavish amounts of money doing something big on my birthday. Because I was like, I had nothing planned on my birthday. I was planning on getting a tattoo, which I did get a month later. I'll do a video on that. And that was just it. So I told my friend I want to go see Jesse McCartney for my birthday. So she bought a ticket. Tickets were really cheap. Like, they were really inexpensive. Like, I think I paid like $30, and I was like next to Jesse. I will link you guys with my concert clips from this year and last year's round 1 and round 2. A couple of months later, I think this is like September. Is it September or around October? I remember seeing the notification that he was going on tour again. This is his resolution tour. So I'm like, okay, I want to go again. I want to get meet and greets. Now, I couldn't get my best friend to go with me, so I went by myself. But I got the meet and greets. I had to tell my mom, I'm like, this is a graduation gift. So can I get it as a graduation gift? And she was like, okay, sure, whatever. She's like, we'll see. So I set my phone up with a code, and it's a pre-sale code. So that way I could be able to get my meet and greets and my tickets in advance. Now, obviously, Jesse McCartney still had, still would always have like tickets or meet and greets available at the tour. But me, even though knowing that he's not as big as he used to be when he was like on Disney Channel, I still wanted to go in advance and get my tickets and get my meet and greets and all that stuff because I don't like to wait around. I don't trust nothing. So I don't like to wait around. So I went ahead and I got my meet and greet. The experience, y'all, of like going and getting that meet and greet, like that was a experience. Like, I was in okay, so I did this while I was on a bus. So I'm on a bus going to class, and I'm on there buying meet and greets, and the website is so slow. Everybody's on the damn website trying to buy a meet and greet, and it's like absolutely insane. So I'm like, okay, I'm like freaking out. I put my card in. I think when I was on my way home, or was it on my way to school? I think when I was like at the school, that's when I was finally able to buy it, because when I'm going to school, there's like a certain section in a neighborhood that doesn't have a lot of service, so that kind of messed me up. Once I finally got to school, I stood outside that school and I was putting in my stuff, and y'all, I got the meet and greet. I remember calling my friend. I remember freaking out on social media. I was like, I got that meet and greet. I also called my mom to tell her about the meet and greet, and I told her, I was like, the cool thing about this meet and greet is, Mom, it comes with a ticket. So it came with a ticket, a meet and greet. I got some other items. I got a picture of Jesse. It wasn't signed. I wish it was signed. I got some socks, and then of course the meet and greet lanyard itself. So we're waiting, I'm waiting, and then the month comes. Now, the days before it, I think on like January the 24th, that's when they sent me my meet and greet stuff. At first, I didn't notice it because I kept thinking it was going to come through Live Nation, which is where I bought mine through. And I started hearing some like little sketchy stuff like, oh, well, Live Nation, you shouldn't buy it through Live Nation, you should have bought it through Future Beat because Live Nation's kind of wonky. And I was like freaking out, but everything still out went as planned. So, Siberia. We had the polar vortex, which, if you guys did not know, I was a part of the polar vortex living in Chicago, and that almost ruined my chances of meeting Jesse, because on the day of the concert, when I came home, it was 2 below zero. It was 2 below degrees. It was -2. Like, what? So the day before the concert, I'm like looking through the hashtag resolution tour, because I'm like, okay, somebody else has had to like be coming to my date, and I was going by myself, so I wanted to meet some people. And I will tell you guys once I get into the actual day of the concert about the person I did meet. I might insert a picture, but it was so crazy because a girl tweeted, she's like, I hope Jesse McCartney's concert is not going to be canceled. I'm meeting him tomorrow. And I, quoted the girl, and I was like, oh, please, And that was on my fan page. And she was like, yeah, I hope not either. And, I had people telling me, you shouldn't go. Don't go. It's going to be freezing cold. Why are you going? And I still went. So the day of the concert was a hot mess. Let me tell you, it was a hot mess. So, got up that morning, waited a few minutes, got ready, wore a dress, which I'll, insert pictures of what I wore. And I love the dress. I probably think it wasn't the most appropriate dress for the weather, but I was meeting Jesse McCartney, and I just wanted to look like a snack, okay? Jesse had to see what all this snackness was about. I'm joking. But, so the day of the concert, I got downtown, took an Uber downtown. It was probably about $20-something. Wasn't planning on taking an Uber, but because of how freezing cold it was, I couldn't do the train and bus method, or just a bus down there, because it was too freezing cold for me to walk out there and wait on a bus, then take a bus all the way downtown, and then, So I got an Uber, and I was there like hella early, So I went to a restaurant downtown called Yoke. And I don't know if this is in other cities, but they serve like breakfast food. So I had me a Nutella crepe. I had me a sausage, and I had me strawberry milk. So then I ate that. That will all be in my vlog that I'm trying to mother effing upload from Whistle Maker. So I got there, ate the food. The food was absolutely amazing. I would probably tell you guys, if you come to Chicago, go eat a Yoke. Promo that I'm not sponsored, but you can sponsor me. What's up, Yoke? After breakfast, I'm like thinking, okay, nobody's lining up outside. I was hella confused. So I went inside of a hotel, like a hotel that was like next to the Yoke. So I'm in the hotel. I tell the person at the hotel that I'm really freezing cold. I'm waiting for the concert to start. Can I sit in here? So I'm sitting in here. It's almost 3. So I made my way into that room, to come to find out that people were already inside the building waiting to be checked in for the meet and greet. So I'm thinking that people would be standing outside in lines waiting to get in. But that wasn't the case with meet and greet. So I could have been in that section already checking in. But it's good that I came in at the time that I came in, because that's when I met this lovely soul. I don't want to butcher her name. I think her name was Lexi. I'm not sure if it was Lex or... Yeah, but we chilled and kicked it the whole concert. Her friend was supposed to come, but her friend got sick, sadly. So it was just me and this girl. We were in line. I also talked to a few other girls while we were in line. But I had actually got out of line twice. So the first time I got out of line, that's because the man was telling me, okay, you need to check your bag. Check your bag. Okay, I'm like, okay. So he doesn't have the thing for me to go check my bag. So I get back in line with my bag. Then he tells me get out the line again to go check my bag. So I'm going to check my bag. When I get back in line, that's when I met the group of, the girl and then the other group of the other two girls. I had to get in line twice, and that was very detrimental for me because I could have been closer to Jesse. But that's okay. I still have fun. So we get checked in, we get a bag, and we get our lanyard. I go upstairs, I get in a little line section, but then I'm like, I want to go pee. So then I go pee, I come back in line, and I wanted to coat check my coat, because I was not going to look around this pink coat the whole entire concert. So I was like, let me go coat check this coat. So I go to coat check my coat. I had to actually go downstairs and get my bag. So as I'm going downstairs to get my bag to go coat check my coat, let me tell y'all this. I was running down them stairs and I almost slipped. And fell. So after my momentary slip and fell, I get downstairs. I tell the guy, I'm like, hey, I need to get my bag. I want to get my wallet out, because my dumb ass did not think that I needed my wallet on me. I just left my wallet in my bag because I was like, I ain't buying nothing, but I needed $5 for a coat check. So I went and got my wallet, paid $5 for coat check, $2 to check my bag. So that was a total of $7 or $8 just to coat check a bag and a coat. But I didn't want to be the whole entire concert, lugging around a heavy, thick winter coat. Well, this is like a thinner winter coat, but it's still a thick winter coat. And I didn't want to be carrying around. I didn't mind carrying around my bag. So all I had was the drawstring bag that they give you at the meet and greets. So that was about it for all I had. Then the concert starts. Whitney Wozer comes out, and she's absolutely an amazing artist. I have to give her props. I really loved when she did the candles for all the people that have committed suicide. That was something that was really amazing to me, because being a person that is very, I'm very like an advocate for mental health. I struggle with mental health, and I just think it's amazing that people are taking, mental health very seriously, and making songs and making activism moves about it. So that's crazy. Then Jesse effing McCartney comes out. That is Bay. He comes out. He comes out for the Q&A. I'm about to get to the concert like I'm a dumbass. I'm all out of order with my story. I'm so sorry. So we're waiting in there, and we do Q&A. I didn't ask any questions during the Q&A because I didn't know what to ask Jesse. But the girl next to me actually got Jesse to say, I love you to her. And got it on video. I was like, that's smart. I was telling people asking Jesse questions. I didn't feel comfortable enough to ask Jesse a question, and I felt bad because I was like, hey, that could have been my time to talk to Jesse. Like, why didn't I, even though I did talk to Jesse McCartney, I just felt like I could have, stopped being such a shy-ass bitch and then... Anyways, that's when Whitney Wozer came on. Then after Whitney Wozer was Jesse. Jesse did a different set list. If you guys see, my video for my first set of Jesse, my first round of Jesse concert, Jesse did one set, but this year this time he did a different set, because he added songs like Right Where You Want Me, Punch Drunk Recreational, and y'all, I was listening to those on his Spotify on repeat, and then get to the concert, and he does Punch Drunk Recreational, and I was like, hey! That was probably one of my favorite ones, and Right Where You Want Me, y'all, I had freaked out. Then he did Body Language again, but then he had the beginning go, Nappy Boy, Pretty Boy collaborations. The thing you got behind you was amazing, and everybody lost their shit. Everybody lost their shit when they heard Nappy Boy, Pretty Boy collaborations. The thing you got behind you is amazing. So I was really hyped and excited that happened, and I was like, wow. I was like, I want to go see Jesse McCartney again. So after the concert was when the meet and greet was. And I know this is unconventional because most people, I think, do their meet and greets before the concert. But I think it's kind of cool to do it after the concert because you feel like you get more time to, meet the artist. So we line up. There was 2 drunk girls ahead of us. We were so freaking pissed off at them because, like, how the hell, like, listen, drink at your own caution at concerts, but it's like when you get drunk, shit-faced at a concert, you're not gonna remember the concert, so why are you doing that? Like, and then they're so shit-faced that they're like falling all over people and bumping into people, and I'm like, oh my lord, we're like, how's this gonna go with Jesse? Me and the girl are like, okay, we gotta see this, we gotta see this, we gotta see this when they meet Jesse. So they go to meet Jesse. It was fine, but they had the drink in their hand, and it was just so funny. So then after they go, I walk into the room. They're telling me to wait on because they're waiting for the other girl to leave the room, and I'm looking at Jesse like, I can't do this. I remember before I walked in that room, I was like, I turned around and I told the girl, I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. So I'm in the room. There he is. I walk up to him and he's like, hi, I'm Jesse. When he said, hi, I'm Jesse, and he stuck his hand out, and I was like, hi, Monique. I shook Jesse's hand. I'm literally like, what? I waited 14 years to see this. So I go in for it. Now, I was saying I'm going to be a little shy ass bitch. I'm just going to be like right next to Jesse like this. But no, I don't know where the boldness came from, but I wrapped my arms around that boy like this, which I'll have my mean greet picture somewhere in this video. Like this. I wrapped both of my arms around Jesse. And then after we take the picture, I was like, thank you so much, Jesse, for blessing me with the greatest grad gift ever. And then Jesse McCartney thanks me on my graduation. He says, happy grad to you. He either said happy grad or congratulations grad. But I think he said happy grad. And he literally just said thank you. And that was like, y'all don't understand. Like, when I heard that, that gave me the motivation. If Jesse can wish me a happy congratulations on my grad, that means I gotta walk across that stage, Jesse. I gotta walk across that stage because you told me happy grad. So I gotta walk across that stage in your honor. And just hearing that from Jesse just gave me the motivation to, like, feel good about what I've done. And you know, growing up, I've always loved Jesse McCartney's music. He's one of the biggest artists, and I've always loved him. He was the first artist I ever, like, fell in love with, and the first artist I've ever, like, I've ever, like, gone crazy over. So it just meant a lot to me, and it wasn't just a childhood, like, dream come true. It was, like, something I really wanted to do, and I was so happy that I got it. You know, the meet and greet was, like, $100 and something, but it was totally worth it. And just getting to hear Jesse say happy grad, that really made my heart burst. Like, my heart just jumped and burst. So yeah, that's my concert meet and greet experience. I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say because I was so freaking nervous that all I could do was thank Jesse for making my grad concert best. Before I said that, he said, did you enjoy the concert? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, I was like, thank you so much for blessing me with the greatest grad gift ever. And he was like, happy grad. And I can kid you not, like, if Jesse McCartney tells you happy grad, you better walk across that damn stage. But anyways, thank you guys for watching my concert experience video. Hopefully I can do more of these meet and greet experience videos. And yeah, I'm gonna end this video because it's already 18 minutes long and I want to go ahead and start editing it. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I'm out of order, I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, I'm nervous. So anyways, talk to you guys later and bye-bye.